Hey everybody, it's Joel Peterson. Hope you're having an awesome day today. I'm sitting here with Brian G. Johnson. How you doing, Brian?
Doing fantastic. Just living the life.
Awesome.
What a blessing, you know.
Thanks for taking some time out with me today. We're still down here at the Marketing Mayhem Convention down here in Orlando.
Absolutely.
And Brian is an awesome guy. He's been working at home, doing his own thing for several years now.
Long time.
So we thought, let's get him on camera here and do a quick interview. Brian's got a book that's coming out. When's this book coming out?
February.
February. It's called Trust Funnel.
Absolutely. Really excited to get some great information out, you know. Just
tell everybody real quick, what is Trust Funnel?
So a trust funnel is really your marketing blog, your website, and how you create the site and how you optimize the site to really build a brand and focus on building a list. So instead of driving traffic to someone else's affiliate offer, you're building something that has longevity and can really create a business that is unstoppable.
Awesome, awesome. So this is cool. When this book comes out, get this book. It's going to be awesome. Brian, thanks for being here today. I wanted to ask you a few questions because you got a really cool story, and I thought you could share that with everyone. Tell us how you got started. Why do things like why did you want to work at home? How did you get started? And just kind of share us your story real quick.
Absolutely. You know, I can remember being a young kid, right? 8 or 9 years old. And I'm sitting in class and I'm hearing about these different things. Like I could be a doctor or a lawyer. I could work with my hands and be a carpenter. And I don't want to do that. And do I have to work with someone else and they're going to tell me what to do? And I heard about like working from home. I heard about working for yourself and the idea of calling the shots and having flexibility. That sounded like an exciting life that would be more fulfilling and just a little different than everybody else. And I kept trying. I tried a million different things and they failed. And I remember one crazy business, Joel. I actually started a mail order business.
Nice. And
I was living in Golden, Colorado. I called it Golden Gifts. Now I probably started the business on a Monday and I ordered like a lot of mail and I sent letters through the mail. And as soon as I sent them out, I decided it was a terrible idea. What was I thinking? I immediately quit. I was like, you're an idiot for doing this, right? And I got orders the next day. You know, not the next day, the next weekend or something. And I was like, what the heck? What are you doing here? So you know, I got to 2002 and I really got serious with the internet. I started dabbling in 1999, and honestly, it didn't take long. And my message is that anybody can have success when they just decide that they're going to have it, and having a belief system that you can do it, or if that's hard, finding someone that you believe in, finding a system or a method that you believe in, and moving forward and taking action and understanding that it does not have to be perfect.
Yeah. So would you say that over the years, what did you do when you did you have some failures? Yeah.
Well, I had an incredible amount of failures in every way, shape, or form. But I was just kind of too stuck on that dream as a young man. And it was so far removed. It was not in my conscious thoughts at the time, but really when I've analyzed the story over the last several years and really writing this book brought out a really awesome Brian Johnson, you know, and I really got a chance to learn. I just kept going forward and I'd fail and I'd learn. And one of the things I think it's important to really understand is it's so easy not to do a lot and really get up in your head and think it's got to be perfect. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Right. You just need to, again, have some kind of a belief system and do. I mean, for me personally, I've learned by doing. What do you think, Joel?
Oh yeah, same thing. You know, it's like you just got to get. It's like riding a bike.
Yeah.
You know, you can read books about how to ride a bike. You can you can watch videos of how to ride a bike. People can tell you how to ride a bike.
Yeah.
But until you get on the bike.
That's it.
And start pedaling and trying, you're going to fall, you're going to scrape your knees, you're going to get up. But guess what? Pretty soon, you're going to be riding that bike. And I totally agree with it. You just got to do it. You're going to make mistakes. But guess what? You get up, you dust yourself off, and you're gonna have some failures, and guess what? If you keep up with it, you're gonna have some success.
Yeah, boy, so, that's really awesome, and it's funny that you tell that story, Joel. I was actually a bike racer.
Oh, funny.
And I went out and I saw some bike racers on a Sunday. They were riding around a French restaurant, and I said, I'm going to do that. And there's no, what's the quote by Yoda? There is no try, only do.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's amazing. So tell me, okay, so working on your own now.
Yeah.
You've done it for several years. What would you say, about 1999 or something? Or
yeah, I went full time in 2003.
2003?
Yep.
Okay, that's the same as me. This will be 10 years for me. How has it changed your life? How has it changed your life?
Well, what's really neat is I achieved the goal that I had for myself when I was sitting in class, daydreaming, and I decided that, you know, I wanted to call the shots. I wanted to have freedom. Yeah. I wanted to live life out loud. I didn't want to, you know, wear a suit and tie and out. You know, you roll that, and that's awesome, but it's not me. And having that is so rewarding, and I feel what I get to do is so rewarding. And the thing that really drives me is it's like it's a tripod. And I tell this story often. I'm really motivated by three things. Number one, I want to have fun. I mean, it sounds like he wants to have fun, but no, I mean, I don't go to a job and think about when I need to leave. I'm like, it's such a pleasure and a blessing to be able to do what I love and inspire other people and make a great amount of money and build an amazing house. And the second thing is I want to help other people achieve success. And I've helped, you know, hundreds and hundreds of people. In fact, you met Aiden Booth, I think.
Yeah.
And Aiden was a student in one of my programs. And he came in and he immediately started using some of the strategies I taught and went on and had a lot of success. We actually launched a product together. And this weekend he went up on stage, and I felt so amazing that I was a part of his journey. Now, I would never claim credit for that.
Right.
He would have succeeded regardless. But because I chose as a young boy to do this, I got to be a part of that and help him. And the other thing is I want to make a ton of money in the process, and I can. And those three things together, that's kind of like what...
That is awesome. Thanks for sharing. You know, because what I've noticed too is, you know, a lot of people, when they want to work at home, they usually start because they think, I want to make money.
Yeah.
You know, but what they find is when they start having success, or at least what I've found the people that are become ultra successful is when they stop thinking about themselves, they start thinking of others. How can I help others? How can I influence others? How can I help mankind? How can I help my students? How can I? And those people are the ones that tend to be ultra successful. I had the same thing yesterday. Someone came up to me at the seminar and they said, hey Joel, your very first product, the mini site formula, you know, I bought that, and I bought Joel Comm's AdSense code book.
Oh wow, that's cool.
And he said, I made $1 million.
Unbelievable.
And I'm like, I've never even heard it. You know, like, I mean, you know, it's like, it's amazing. There was another guy here from, he lives out in the Indian Ocean in a little island in France, and he said, you know, I was on one of your seminars a couple years ago on the live stream, and he's done, you know, created a six-figure business that runs on autopilot right now. So it's great. It's enlightening. So thanks for, I mean, I think if any message that we can convey today, it's about helping others to be successful, and in return, you're going to be successful.
Absolutely.
So give everyone, you know, kind of shared a little bit of advice in that, but if one word, one tip or one thing of advice of somebody who's just brand new, they want to get started, work and do their own thing, what's one thing of advice or one word of wisdom that you could give anybody who gets started?
Really glad you asked that.
Yeah.
And it's something, it's one of the pieces of content that I wrote as I started transitioning away, not away, but just adding teaching and whatnot with people. And that is that I personally believe it's imperative. I mean, it's absolutely essential if you want amazing success that you know what it is that you want to do, and you create a plan, and then you move forward to get it. And I want to kind of illustrate that. There's a book called Think and Grow Rich. What does that mean, to think and grow rich? You know, when you first start getting into marketing and business, you might hear this book, and that was the case for me, and I didn't understand it. if you don't have a path, if you don't know exactly like how much money you want to make and how you're going to make it, your brain can't process. Your brain can't help you move forward because there's no clear direction. But if you say, you know, here's the thing, I'm a terrible writer. I don't like to write. My spelling is bad, but I'm not shy to get on camera. You know, maybe it makes sense to create a YouTube channel and share a lot of great content, and that should be my path. When you do that, as soon as you do that, your brain can engage and start positioning you in a way that it will help you achieve success. You'll start hanging out with the video guys because those are the people that are doing it. You will continue to move down the path. And I've done that time and time again, and it's really starting from a place of not just waiting for the email, the perfect opportunity, the perfect email, and taking action on it from somebody else and letting them implant the idea into your brain, but rather you sitting down and asking, you know, what it is that I can do that makes sense to achieve the goals and dreams that I want in my life. And I think when you start making that kind of a thought or a change, it's really powerful.
Awesome. Great words of advice. Appreciate that. Brian, your book comes out fairly soon.
Yes.
Trust Funnels. Guys, go ahead and get it. It's an awesome book. Really looking forward to you're just now launching it here, so it should be. How can people get this book?
Well, it's going to be available on Amazon.com. I'm sure we'll hit bookstores soon after. There'll be a big hoopla. I'll be doing free training around it. We're going to have a big launch party. Lots of fun. So thank you for asking. It's been awesome. A pleasure. And Joel, great. Let me just say, you know, it's been really neat to meet you. Get out to events, people. Meet people. Socialize. Find the players that are doing what you want to do, and always know that you can achieve anything in life.
Awesome.
Just set your mind to it.
Awesome. Thank you, Brian. Hey guys, this is Joel Peterson. Thank you for being here today. And as always, take massive action in your business and your life. We'll see you on another video. Bye-bye.